Hello and welcome to the Yoga Society. I'm Tahnee, and today's Vinyasa practice, we are here at the Hunter Valley in front of the Convent. We're doing a beautiful gentle flow Vinyasa. I'll meet you on the mat. Today we start in a beautiful seated position, finding your way into Sukhasana, relaxing your palms onto your thighs and allowing your spine to grow beautiful and tall. Shutting down your eyes and starting to connect to exactly where you are. Allowing your focus to consciously now turn inwards as you start to let go of the night that just was. It will never come again. Allowing the fine muscles of your face to gently relax as you connect to the ground beneath you. Bringing your attention to your breath and connecting to this moment. Today's practice will be beautiful and gentle. We'll flow through some sun salutations and help you come back to your true nature. So take a moment in your lovely stillness to set your own intention. And on your next inhale, send the fingertips all the way up to the sky, reaching up over your head, shoulders come down away from your ears as you reach the fingertips all the way up. Intertwine your fingers and turn your palms to the sky. Turn your face to look at your hands. And as you break free, we bend the elbows, send the hands beautiful and wide as you look up to the sky. Exhale. Hands float all the way back around to your heart. Coming to your heart center. Intertwine your fingers, send the palms all the way forward this time. Stretching through your upper back, concave your chest, reach the hands forward. Then draw stomach in as you reach the palms all the way back to the sky. And exhale, big cactus arms. Arms draw a huge circle all the way around. Pinkies touch down as your hands come back to your heart. Intertwine the hands one more time. Concaving your chest, send the palms far, far away. And then on the inhale, paint the wall with your hands all the way up to the top. And exhale, break free, face looks up, open your chest and bring hands to rest again on your thighs. Drawing deep belly breaths, filling your lungs, top to bottom, front to back, side to side. Turning your wrists, getting them ready to take some weight. And sending the wrists all the way up. Point the fingertips down, reach the wrists forward, feeling the opening of the meridian lines on the tops of your arms. And then we flip the palms, sending the heels of your hands forward. Beautiful. One more time. Fingers point down, reach, reach, reach. And then we flip the hands all the way up. Lovely. We're coming onto all four positions. So plant your hands, coming onto your hands and knees, really planting your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. So take a glance down, make sure that the crease of your wrist is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Make sure the tops of your feet are resting on the mat so that you can really press in. Feel that foot to earth contact under the tops of your feet. We drop your belly, roll your face all the way forward, open your collarbones, lift your face, the biggest inhale you've taken all day. And on the exhale, draw the belly button to spine, chin to chest, bow your head forward, press away with your hands. Hissing cat. Oh. Inhale, float all the way through. Inhale, we rise. The slower you move, the more mindful you are, linking breath to movement. And on your exhale, draw the belly in, drop your crown, arch your back, press into the tops of your feet. And we come back through our neutral spine. Beautiful. Turn your toes under. So now all 10 toes are turned under. And gently rock backwards and forwards. Beautiful straight spine from crown to tail stays straight. And as you start to open up and wake up your body, let that rock get even bigger. Sending your heart all the way forward, feeling the stretch in your forearms, and then sending your bottom all the way back, feeling the soles of your feet start to open. As you inhale, we rock forward, and as you exhale, send your bottom towards your heels and bow your head. Inhale, we rock forward, start to tilt your face, stretch through your chin. It's like an extended cat position. And as you exhale, it's like the cow. Send your chin to your chest and your bottom all the way to your heels. One more time. Inhale, roll through the full range of motion all the way. Lift your face. And exhale, send your bottom back, arch your spine, and bow forward. Stay here. It's our first little version of a child's pose, Balasana, but you're really opening up the soles of your feet. Make sure your hands are beautiful and wide, like starfish hands. Your fingertips are as wide as they can be, and you're pressing the webbing of your hands and all of your knuckles into the mat. Breathe. Lovely, lovely. We're going to be pressing into your hands. Bring your heart back up over your wrists. Keep the toes turned under. We're going to float your knees. So on a beautiful big inhale, lift your knees. Draw your belly button to your spine and take a gaze down. Make sure that your shins are floating parallel to the ground. Breathe. Shaking is good here. Really press away from your mat. Draw your belly button to your spine. Look down towards your mat, one straight line, crown to tail. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, we send the hips ever so gently to the sky. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make sure your knees are beautifully bent. And we start to pedal through your feet, opening up your side body. And really take this time to listen to what your body needs. If you need to come down onto your knees, that's fine. Feeling it out. Really pressing into your hands. How close can you get your heart to your thighs? Anchor through your left heel. So make sure the whole sole of your foot is on the ground. If you need to step forward, that's okay. Whatever it takes to get your left heel on the ground so that your right toe can just rest. And then we bump the hips to the right and start to peer up under your left armpit. Feel that lateral stretch. Keep pressing into both little pinkies. Both hands are really pressing into the mat. And feel the opening at the back of the left leg. Kidney, urinary bladder meridian. Take the stretch. Really reach your heart towards your thighs. Swapping your sides, so bend the left knee, plant your right heel coming onto the left toe. Bump your hips to the left and gaze up under your right armpit. Press into all of your fingertips, draw your belly button in, take that stretch. Head is loose. And come back to your regular downward facing dog. Inhale, we lift your heels. Exhale, we lower your heels. Nice and slow. Inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, we lift the heels. And exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Bring your toes together to touch. Knees as wide as your mat. And send your hips all the way back. Really place your hips as far back as you can get them. And then lovingly plant your hands on your mat. And lower your head towards the earth. Your head might not make it to the ground, and that's okay. If you do make it to the ground, can you tip your face so the tip of your nose and the space between your eyebrows is now resting on the mat? Take some full belly breaths. Lovely. Press into your hands and lift your face. So now we really start to extend the chin forward and draw your shoulder blades back. So your bottom is still reaching towards your heels. Your chin is reaching forward. Palms are planted and shoulders are away from your ears. Breathing full belly breaths. Make sure your pinkies are now on the edge of your mat. We want to have a nice wide stance here for your hands. We're going to draw the knees under your hips and turn your toes. From here, we're going to gently, gently float the hips towards the sky, all the way downward facing dog. Inhale, we look forward. And exhale, travel with your feet all the way to the top of your mat. You'll be in forward fold at the top of your mat with your feet hip distance apart as you dangle from the waist. Head is loose. And you can really move here in an organic way that feels good, opening up your back, side body, getting ready. Let your fingertips touch the ground here. Keep the right fingertips on the ground, and we draw the right leg to bend and the left leg to straighten, and then the left leg to bend and the right leg to straighten. Then plant the left hands. So we're keeping pedaling with your feet. Your knees are pedaling, taking it in turns with the hands to be grounded. Head is loose as you breathe. Keeping the right fingertips grounded, bend the right knee deeply and start to really draw that left thigh up, bringing that left leg towards straight. Head stays loose. Keep breathing. Then your left elbow can float to the sky. Really reach that left elbow high and turn your face to look at the left elbow. Then turn your face to look back down. Send the left fingertips super high, and you can straighten that right arm if that works for your body. So now we are reaching in either direction with your arms. Breathe. Bend the elbow and come back down, planting the left fingertips, drawing the right leg towards straight, bending your left knee. And then we float the right elbow all the way up. Start to look up towards that elbow. And then float the fingertips and straighten the left arm. Reach, reach, reach. Bend your elbow. Plant the fingertips. Arms and head are going to stay heavy. As you draw your chin to your chest, press into all four corners of your feet and gently, gently roll yourself all the way up towards your standing pose. Loop your shoulders forward, up and back, palms face forward. standing in your beautiful mountain pose. Energy coming through your fingertips, energy rushing up the front of your body and a grinding down at the back of your body. Face comes to the horizon, eyes to gently shut. Breathe. Internal yoga. Connecting, how do you feel? I'll turn straight on so you can see. So on your next inhale, your hands sweep all the way out to the sides. We inhale, reach for the sky. And as your fingertips touch, gaze upwards towards your thumbs. Tuck your belly in and tuck your tailbone under. Turn the palms, so now the backs of the hands are touching, and on the exhale, press it down, come all the way back to Tadasana. Your face comes back to the horizon. Flip your palms, buoyancy in your knees. Inhale, reach for the sky, turn your face, tuck your tail. Flip your palms, exhale, come all the way back to Tadasana. Lovely. One more time. Inhale, we reach all the way up. And this time as you exhale, we bow forward from the waist. Hands reach all the way to the sides like a little swan dive, all the way back down to extended forward fold. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Send your crown forward. Reach your neck beautiful and long. And exhale, bow and fold. Plant your hands. Send the right toes back. Send your left toes back. And send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Keep the left heel grounded. Inhale, right heel rises. And on the exhale, step it all the way forward between your hands. Look forward. And in one easy motion, the left foot meets the right foot. You're back in forward fold. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Butterfly arms this time. We're going to stand up, roll through your spine. Inhale. Look up as your hands kiss. Turn the palms. Exhale to Tadasana. Hands alongside. Tuck your tail. Breathe. Flip the hands. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Arms sweep wide as you swan dive down. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Send the left toes back. Send the right toes back. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Plant your right heel, inhale, left heel rises. And exhale, the foot plants between your hands. Inhale, look forward. And in one easy motion on the exhale, the right foot comes up to meet the left foot, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, send the crown forward. Exhale, we fold. Butterfly arms, inhale to rise. Tuck your tail, exhale to Tadasana. Pressing into all four corners of your feet. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, we bow and fold. Send the hands beautiful and wide. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Plant the hands, send the right toes back. Send the left toes back. You are in plank pose. Zip it up through your midline. Suck your belly in. Squeeze your bottom. Dome your upper chest. Send the heels back. Breathe. Elbows radiate forward. Now if you need to lower your knees, that is an option. Otherwise, stay in full plank. Zip it up. From here, on your inhale, we rock the heart weight forward. And then send your hips all the way to the sky. If your knees are down, meet us back in downward facing dog. This time everyone's going to lower their knees. Beautiful. Unflip your toes. Bring your heart over your wrists. Adjust if you need. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Belly is on. Exhale. Elbows scrape past your ribs as you lower your chest all the way to the mat. Two legs become one. Tops of your feet pressing into the earth. Keep your hands planted under your shoulders. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Start pressing into the tops of your feet, so much so that your knees have lifted. On your next inhale, lift your face using just your back strength. So if you wanted to lift your hands, you can. Plant your hands. Exhale, lower your forehead. Flip your toes under, your choice, full plank or half plank. Inhale, press to the top of a push-up. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Anchor through your left heel. Inhale, right heel rises. Dial the toes down. You got this. A big inhale at the top. And on the exhale, we step that foot all the way in between your hands. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale, left foot meets the right foot. We're back in forward fold. Halfway lift. Adho Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Butterfly arms to rise. Inhale. Exhale, Tadasana. Breathe. Flip the hands. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, bow and fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, hands to shins. And exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Right toes back, left toes back. We're in plank. Your version, lower knees if you need. Elbows radiate forward. Squeeze it up. Send the heels back. Dome your upper chest. Gaze forward and down. You've got this. Your choice this time to lower your knees to come onto your belly. Or from this high point, we follow an exhale. Lower everything to the mat. Unflip your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale to the mat. Flip your toes, preparing. Inhale, we press to plank. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Anchor through the right heel. Inhale, left heel rises. Exhale, we plant the foot between your hands. Look forward to the inhale. And on the exhale, step forward. Uttanasana. Let it all go. Notice your breath. Notice your thoughts. Letting hands come to opposite elbows. Finding a little swing or a bounce here, whatever suits your body. And remember your intention. What brought you to the mat today? Releasing the hands. We inhale, come all the way up, sweep the hands to the side, all the way, nice and slow, gazing up. And bringing hands to gentle prayer at your heart. Take your moment, touching your thumb to your sternum as you lift your face. Beautiful. Fingers go down to come up. We inhale, reach for the sky. This time we catch a helium balloon overhead. So between your hands, there's something you have to hold on to, but it's delicate and gentle. But you still need to use your fingers. So there's a real sense that you're holding something over your head. Breathe. We're going to bump your hips to the right and your upper body to the left. So keep holding your helium balloon as you reach, reach, reach. Now really take notice of the ball of your big toe of your right foot. You want to really press that ball into the ground. We start to twist your heart upwards. So I'll come straight on so you can see, but you can stay exactly where you are. So as you lean to your left, you want to have the sensation that your right armpit is coming back and your left rib cage is coming forward. Breathe. Press that big toe into the earth. You got this. And on your next inhale, float all the way back to the top. On the exhale, hips bump to the left, upper body to the right. We reach, reach, reach. Pressing into the big toe ball of your left foot. Rotate your left shoulder back, the right rib cage forward. Breathe. And your next inhale floats you all the way back to the top. Lovely. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, we swan dive down, forward fold. Hands to shins, halfway lift. And we exhale to fold. Plant your hands. This time we send the left toes back only. So take a moment to set yourself up. Make sure your left toes are on the left side of your mat and your right toes are on the right side of your mat. We're going to lower that left knee to the ground and just check in with yourself. Make sure that that knee is over the ankle of the right foot. Beautiful. We're going to put your right palm on your right thigh and then stack the left hand on top. So now you should be upright. You're pressing into your hands and lifting your chest. You are one straight line, head over heart, heart over pelvis. So you need to drag that right hip back and the left hip forward. Press into your hands and lift your heart. Beautiful. So make sure your left toes are turned under so you've got your stability here. Your right thumb now comes into the hip crease and just pulls it back ever so slightly. So that makes sure you're nice and stable now so that your left hand can sweep to the side and you can lean over to the right. Breathe. Come all the way back up. We release that thumb. Breathe. Your fingertips are now going to frame that front foot. So bring your fingertips all the way down. Lovely. We're going to rock the hips backwards. You'll straighten your right leg and flex your right toes towards your face. Adho Hanuman. Really lean back now. Flex that right toe and bow your head forward. We start to open up the back of your body, the superficial back layer. It's just a sensation. On your inhale, look forward and roll through that foot. Reach your heart forward and lengthen the back of your neck. It's like you're a turtle coming out of your shell. And on the exhale, hips come back. We bow your head forward, flex the right toe. Follow your breath. Inhale, roll forward, look forward, reach your neck. And exhale, we rock all the way back. Coming back to your upright position, we keep the left hand planted next to the right foot. Check your alignment again. Right knee, right ankle. So really now press into that left hand, and just like before, we draw the belly button to the spine and float the right elbow to the sky, just the elbow. And now gaze up at your elbow. send the right fingertips all the way up. Press into the ball of your right big toe. So it's now like you're catching a beach ball in that right hand. So there's a momentum, so it's opening your chest. Hold for an inhale. And on the exhale, we plant that right hand. Send the right foot back to meet the left foot. We unflip the left toe so the big toes can touch. Walk your knees as wide as your yoga mat. And rest your bottom on your heels. Coming back to Balasana, child's pose. Let your elbows go wide. Rest your wrists and breathe. We start to tune into the sounds around you. And thinking of those sounds as being just a vibration. They're not a good sound or a bad sound. It's just a sound. Connecting again to the ground underneath you. And the air on your skin. And again, bringing your focus to your breath. Letting go of all of your cares and concerns for the world. Just for this time together to focus on yourself. Planting your hands. And coming back to your tabletop. Flip your toes under. Inhale, we float the hips all the way to the sky. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, we travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands. This time we send the right toes all the way back. Make sure your right toes are on the right edge of your mat and your left toes are on the left edge of your mat. We're going to lower that right knee. Check your alignment, left knee over left ankle, and the right toe stays turned under. We start to bring the left palm onto the left thigh, and then the right hand stacks on top as you draw yourself to upright. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Tuck your tail if you need to. And we start to really plug that left hip back in. Press into your hands and lift your heart. The left thumb is coming into the left hip crease as we pull it back. Finding a stability platform here so we can reach the right fingertips all the way up and over. Lean to your left. Start gazing up under the right arm. Make sure that ball of the left toe is really connected to the mat. Come back to your center. Release the thumb. And we plant the fingertips, framing the front foot. Send your hips all the way back and flex that left foot towards your face. Lean your hips back and bow your head. On your next inhale, roll through the front foot. Reach your heart forward. Inhale. And on the exhale, send your hips to your heels and bow your head. Inhale, roll forward, look forward. And exhale, back you come. Inhale, roll forward, look forward. And exhale for the last time, we come back. Come back through your center, so planting that knee over the ankle again. The right hand can now really plant next to the foot. Your left elbow floats to the sky, and you can gaze up at that elbow. Start to really press in with the big toe of the left foot. And then stretch the fingertips, open your butterfly wings all the way out. Catch the beach ball in that hand and let the momentum pull you open. Hold for your inhale. And on the exhale, hand comes back to the ground. The left foot is coming back to meet the right foot. Big toes to touch. Walk your knees wide. And send your bottom towards your heels. Relax everything down. Breathe. Plant your hands. Coming back to your all four position. Flip your toes under. Inhale, hips to the sky. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Anchor through the right heel. Inhale, left heel rises. Dial the toes all the way down. Start to really press into your hands as you melt your heart towards your thigh. It's like you're kicking the back wall, so really kick back. Then you're going to bend your left knee and stack your hips. So the left hip is now stacking over the right. Keep equal weight in both of your hands and keep your heart melting forward and back towards your thighs. Send the left knee super duper high. And then drawing the biggest circle you've ever drawn all the way forward. And all the way back. All the way forward. And all the way back. We're going to plant that foot. Left heel is planting. And we're going to inhale the right heel to the sky. Bend the knee, send the knee super high, send the heel towards your bottom. As you reach, dial your heart down and melt it back. Send the right knee super high, and then we plant the right foot, coming into child's pose. We rest. So as you rest in this beautiful child's pose, cast your mind back to the intention you set right at the beginning of class. And connect again to the ground beneath you. Feeling the air on your skin. And tuning into the sounds around you. Feeling this moment with all of your senses. Plant your hands. Press into your palms and come back onto all four position. Turn your toes under. And send your hips all the way to the sky, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel all the way forward to your forward fold position. Inhaling, halfway lift, hands to thighs, and we exhale to forward fold. Beautiful. Plant your hands and send the left toes all the way back. Lower the heel towards warrior two position. Draw your belly button to your spine. And windmill yourself all the way up to find yourself in warrior two. Adjust your legs as you need. Really roll down the pinky edge of the left foot and lean into your right foot, reaching your fingertips and pulling the pinkies back. Gaze over your right hand and lean. Left hand drops. Right hand goes forward, up and over. We inhale, reversing your warrior. And on the exhale, the right forearm comes to rest on the right thigh, palm facing down. The left fingertips dial all the way down to the ground. Inhale, open your chest. And on the exhale, we come all the way back. Beautiful. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, forearm down. Dial the fingers down. Inhale, we reach for the sky. And exhale, back to your reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, forearm to thigh. Dial the fingers down. Inhale, we sweep the fingers up to extended side angle. Really roll down the pinky side of that left foot. And we come all the way back, warrior two. Windmill the hands, frame your front foot, lift the left heel. Reach your head forward. Think of that little turtle coming out of its shell again. Weight going into the right foot and the fingertips, standing L. Kick the left foot back, dial the toes down, bow your head forward. Plant the left foot in front of your mat, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale to the mat. Plant your hands, send the right toes all the way back and lower the heel towards warrior two. Adjust your feet. Draw your belly button in. Up you come, warrior two pose. Knife edge of your right foot rolling down. Send your fingertips out. Pinkies want to touch, so really pull them back. Leaning into that left leg, knee over ankle stacked, and gaze over your left fingers. Breathe. Drop the right hand. Inhale, left hand goes forward, up and over. And on the exhale, forearm comes to the thigh, palm facing down. Dial the right toes down. Follow an inhale to bring you to extended side angle. Reach. And on your exhale, we come back to our reversed warrior. Inhale at the top. Exhale, down you come, forearm to thigh. Inhale, fingertips come all the way back, extended side angle. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, all the way back to warrior two. Breathe. Windmill your hands, frame the front foot, release the back heel. Plant your hands, so now you have all the weight coming onto that left foot. Reach your neck forward. Coming into standing L pose. Up you come, kick the right leg back, bow your head forward. Flex your right toes. And plant the right foot, forward fold. Good job. Plant your hands. Plant your knees. Cross at your ankles and send your bottom all the way back. Keep your left leg bent, send the right leg forward. We're going to bow forward over that extended leg. Make sure the hip's drawn in, we're not extending it out. Pull that hip into its socket and bow forward. Letting everything start to slow down. Flex that right foot. Bow and surrender. It doesn't matter how far down you are. Breathe. Use your fingertips to walk you back up. Send the left foot forward, bending the right leg. The sole coming to the inner seam of your thigh. And we bow forward. Plug that left hip in. Flex your left foot. Soften and bow. Use your fingertips to help you back. Extending both of your legs forward, coming onto your back this time. Send your fingertips overhead so the backs of your hands is now on the earth. Draw your belly button to your spine and kick your feet all the way into the sky. Gluing the legs together, ankles, knees and thighs are now touching, pressing into the backs of your hands. Breathe. Shaking is good. Make sure your knees are directly over your hips and we bend the knees. So now your shins are parallel to the ground. Keep pressing into the backs of your hands, drawing your belly button in. Straighten the right leg, bend the right leg, straighten the left leg, bend the left leg. You can keep going with this sequence, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you're going to intertwine your fingers, form a little basket. Your basket catches your head, elbows stay wide. We're going to lift your face, lift your head, lift your neck, and the right leg straightens and bends. Left leg straightens and bends, deepening the connection in your deep abdominal wall. Right leg straightens and bends. Left leg straighten and bend. One more time each side. Make it count, nice and slow. Beautiful. Hug your knees into your chest. Little gentle rock. Hands move onto your right leg. Send the left leg out, hug the knee towards your armpit. And gentle circles with your foot in one direction and then the other. Really extend through the left heel. As we walk the hands up your calf all the way towards your foot, we want to have the outer edge of your foot in your right hand, peeling the foot open and sending the knee towards the ground. Your left hand can rest on your left hip, half of a happy baby. If you can't reach your foot, you can certainly just grab onto your calf. Doesn't matter. Lovely, lovely. We're releasing the right foot, send it down, bring the left knee in, hug the knee towards the armpit. Little circles with the foot. And then send the sole towards the sky. Walk your hands, knife edge of the foot, and pull it open. Right hand to rest on the right hip. Extend the right heel. Releasing that leg. Hugging both of your knees in for the last time. Left hand can guide the knees to the left, upper body to the right. Come back through your center. Right hand can drag the knees to the right, upper body to the left. Coming to your center, planting your toes and sending your heels all the way out. Releasing the hands. Take your well-earned rest, Shavasana. Gentle movements coming back to fingertips and toes. Taking the biggest breaths you've taken all day. Send the hands overhead, send the feet in the opposite direction, a full body stretch. Oof, and we roll to your favorite side. And press to come back up to your seated position. Turn your palms downwards, sit beautiful and tall, shoulders away from your ears. Shut down your eyes. And reconnect to your intention. Hands to gentle prayer at your heart, palm on palm. You bow your head forward. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself. Thank you for sharing your energy. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. And together, to ourselves and each other, we say, Namaste. Have a beautiful day.